Hey everybody, Mike from FisherMN here. It's time for my best day of fishing I've ever had. I had a great day in the fall. Hopefully you checked out the bonus fishing that I had last Saturday. But this Wednesday, it's a special day. It's my birthday, and I wanted to get this video out on my birthday because it's very special to me. Now, one would think the fact that I caught a 6-pound bass is the reason it's so special, but guess what? There was something that made this video even more special, and that was the rod I was using. I have a student at my school who gave me a rod. I've known them and their family for years. It was such a surprise. I'm hoping I'm remembering this right, but it was after school, and I saw the mom in the hallway and the student was just so excited to find me and to give me this rod. It's a moment I'll never forget. I never expect a gift from my students. The gift is just being able to work with them, and it was so nice that this family took the time to buy me a fishing rod. So what I told the student was, I'm gonna catch a fish on that rod. And let me tell you, this rod has traveled to Grand Rapids twice, and a bunch of other times this summer I wasn't able to get to use it. And so finally this day I said, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna use the rod. And I'm so glad I did, because it was an amazing day of fishing. And I think the rod was just perfect for the conditions that I found myself in that day. The catching was great, but the fact that it was on a rod and reel that was given to me by a student, you just can't beat that. So here we go, everybody. Check out this wonderful day of fishing. Morning everybody, Mike from FisherMN here. It's getting to be that time of the year where I'm bundling up a little bit. Actually today it's going to be pretty decent. It's mid-October and I'm back. It's been a couple weeks since I've been fishing, so I'm back to a familiar place. You've seen it a lot this fall, but you know what? If the bite is on and there's some big fish going, that's where I want to be. So we're going to get out there and we're going to see what today brings. The water is almost 20 degrees cooler than the last time I was here. Last time it was in the high 60s, now it's in the low 50s. So we'll see what the day brings. Just happy to be out. Looks like we might have the lake to ourselves today. It's our MEA break in Minnesota, so just happy to be getting out there for some fall fishing. Let's go see what we can find. Let's go fishing. On the water, I have a new little thing I'm trying out, and I like it, but it's going to be a little interesting. I bought a seat cushion, and I feel like I got a little bit more teeter-totter to each side. So with this wind today, we'll just take her easy, and if I get my 15-pound northern, I'll just be careful as I'm reaching over to bring it in the boat. Sure is comfortable so far in the first 50 yards or so. Let's see if we can get a landing monster today. It's been a while. We got 50s to start, 50-degree temps, and it's supposed to warm up to almost 70 today. We have a school break this week. I think it's kind of a Minnesota thing, and happy to be out fishing. Definitely, if you've watched my videos, you know this kind of area and this lake. It's a go-to in the fall and even in the summer. Pretty close to my house, about an hour away, and just chances at big fish. That's what I like. So on this side, we have Lake 1, which essentially is an island, and then a kind of the main basin of the lake where it gets deep, and then another part of the lake where it's all about like 5 or 6 feet and shallow. And then we go through here and we got another lake that's more like a bowl, and both lakes have monster northerns and bass on them. Yeah, so 2 new rods. I bought a rod from my buddy Paul. I actually was thinking about it for the river. It's a shorter rod, but I've got that today in place of my frog rod. I got another bladed jig on it, and then I also have a very special rod with me from a student. Actually, one of my students and family bought me a fishing rod, so I'm gonna see if I can catch something on it today. I will never forget how excited she was to give it to me. That was pretty cool. There's a fish. We got a bass. What we got? There we go. All right, so here's what we're looking for today. Look at that guy's belly. That thing is pumped up. Let's find a 20-incher with its fall weight on there. There's a fish. All right. Got our first northern. We'll net it because don't want to stretch the clip out on the bladed jig. That's something I've learned, is those clips get stretched out. All right, future 40-incher. Even though the wind can be a bit annoying, it's nice coming this way. So if I hook a fish out here and it pulls me a bit, the wind is gonna blow me back and I'm not gonna run over the spot. There's a big old thump. If it's a bass, it's a giant. If it's a northern, it's a nice one, and it's off. Oh, darn it. That felt heavy. That felt heavy. There's another one. There's a nice northern. Was this the guy that thumped it before? Not bad, not bad at all. And that's what we're looking for today also, are these big old gators. Look at that guy. Nice fish. Probably high 20s. If we get one that looks kind of like a freak, we'll do a better measure. There's one. It's pulling me. Coming with me. Now it's gonna. What do we got? Guessing a northern. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. There's a beauty. Nice fish. All right. If you don't know about northerns, check out those teeth they've got. Got some pretty nice teeth on them. All right, beautiful. All right, everybody. So here is the rod my generous student bought me. My goodness, it's a Berkeley Fusion. It's a big old reel on it, as you can see, but that's all right. We like big fish. It's got a little bit of spring to the tip of it. So while we're in this great spot here, I think what I've always heard is that crankbaits need a rod that have a little bit of load to it. And I just happened to bring my crankbait box. So let's put on a crankbait and see if we can get a big old bass or northern. I think I'm going to stick with that Same color profile, more of a white, and I'm guessing we're gonna crush it with this. So let's go. I'll call my student Jay and family. All right, Jay and family, let's get one. I've got a Rapala Otts Garage Slim 6 on. The 6 stands for it dives about 6 feet. We're in 5 feet, but it'll work. It'll work definitely. We could definitely do a bladed jig with this rod too. I'm just thinking it's gonna be a great crankbait rod. All right, throwing more at that angle where we're getting on the bite. Oh, there we go, that was our first bite. Oh, not just a bite, it's on. Look at that rod bend. All right. I thought we lost it. That's on the wrong side for the net, so I'm lifting it in. Jay, we got one. There is our first fish on the other new rod that I'm trying out today. Awesome. So, my student Jay and family, thank you so much. That fish hit. I knew something hit, and it must have been coming at me because I thought I had lost it, but it was still on. There we go. Love the bend in this rod. Cast that lure so nice. There we go. And definitely with a big reel like this, we're not going to worry about any power issues. There's another fish. They are liking. And guess what? We are a multi-species angler. We got a bass. You can always tell how much they want it. They T-boned it. Good fish. All right. Berkeley Fusion. So a lot of you know I work in a school, and I never, ever expect students to get me gifts. The gift is just being able to work with them. But this family I've known for years and years and years, and they were nice enough to do this for me, and I really appreciate it. Well, they can't all be monsters. Didn't need to net this guy. There's the fish. Nice northern. Whew. There's a big guy. Oh my goodness. Right by the boat. Shaking his head. Good fish. Alright, probably about a 4 or 5 pounder. That's why it's good to keep the tension on. That guy came off right when he got in the net. There we go. All right, Jay, we're back to your rod. Got a great setup. Got the right depth. Let's see if we can get some more bass going here. Or maybe a big one. There we go. Fish on. Nice fish. It's pulling us. Oh, that's a big northern. Oh my goodness. Look at that fish. Woo! We got a big one. No! Oh! That was Probably the biggest northern I've ever hooked here. Woo! Jay, what a rod! It fought it just perfect, but something I forgot about is sometimes with these hooks, when they're sticking out of the northern's mouth, they stick in the net, the northern shakes its head, and it gets off. Wow, what a fish! Jay's rod's coming through. Well, at least we got to see it. I don't know if that's more frustrating or less, but oh man, what a fight too. That would have been one to bring to shore to measure, because that had to be close to 40 inches. When I let the small ones go, I always say future 40-incher. That might have been a current 40-incher. Wow. Sometimes the rod does its job and the fisherman doesn't do his job. Hopefully we'll get another shot at a big one. Great, great fish. Fish on. Got another fish. This looks like it might be a bass. Nice big bass. All right, probably the biggest bass of the day. Well, there you go, Jay. On the rod you got me, biggest bass of the day. Thank you so much. Here we go, it's going back in. Got our Rapala crankbait, Ott's Garage. Slim 6, meaning diving to about 6 feet. And we got some big fish working around here. Fish on. We got another one. We got another big fish. It's a big old bass. Look at that one. Look at that fish. All right. Wow. Might have to put this guy on the scale. Four pounds, 14 ounces. That's almost a 5-pounder. And I've only got one on this lake that's 5. Wow, look at that guy. Almost 5 pounds at 19 inches. There we go. All right, well, here we go. Here's our setup. We got our Berkeley Fusion rod. Nice big old reel on it. Kind of a soft tip, but perfect for this Rapala crankbait that we're using. Ott's Garage Slim 6, meaning 6-foot diver. Fish on. Got ourselves another one. Looks like another northern. Oh, I guess not. Let's just get another giant bass. There we go. When you think it's a northern coming in, it's a big bass. There we go. It's been a little while since we got a bite, so what I'm going to do is, it gets shallow in this channel. It's a little rocky over there. And I'm going to go to the other side of it. And we'll see if we can get something on the other side of this channel. There we go. There's something on that side. What do we got? Oh, nice northern. Oi. There are some big fish over here today. Wow. All right, let's see if I can do a better job of netting it. There we go. Another chunky northern. A little subtle move to the other side of this, and maybe we'll have some luck like we had on the other side. When I say the other side of this, we got a channel here, island, mainland, Reed Island, and it just kind of gets shallow up in here. All right, let's see if there's anything else lurking. And there it is. I got to see the bass hit that one. Came up from right underneath me. And he choked it. There we go. Well, since we had that happen, let's just make sure we go all the way across this channel. So we'll turn around and go this way. Maybe there's a couple more on this side. I was thinking more they were relating to the rocks, but just in case, we'll throw a couple more casts. Fish on! It's a bass, it's a big one. It's a big one. Oh man. Got another big bass on. Wow. Oh my goodness. This might be the biggest bass I've ever caught. Oh my. I'm always looking for a 5-pounder. This could be a 6. Had it pinned just great. Look at that fish. Oh my gosh. There it is. Wow. Jay's rod again. 6 pounds. I have never caught a 6-pound bass in my life. Oh my gosh. That is an absolute giant. All right, time to get this big guy back in. 6 pounds, 1 ounce. Wow. Yes, first 6-pounder ever. Pretty big accomplishment in Minnesota. I forgot to get a length on it. Darn it. Have to get another one. Oh, all right. I am back being composed here. That was just amazing. I never thought I'd catch a 6-pound bass. Must have been feeding up for fall. I did forget to get a measurement. Had to be 20 or 21 inches. I had some luck over here, almost getting a 5-pounder, and I thought, you know what, I'll just come back across and I'll fish this side too. And like my second cast, got that monster. So you know what, maybe we'll try a few more casts. And that 6-pounder was not coming off. Had the hook in it, this rod kept it pinned right up against it. We were not going to lose that one. Although, I almost did the net thing again. I got to remember that those hooks get caught in the net. I don't use lures with treble hooks that often. So, we'll just have to keep being careful as we land these giant fish. Learn as we go. Man, what a day. We had a nice start on the other lake. Picked up a couple like in the channel and on that shore, and then just started popping them over here. So let's see if we can keep it going. There's a fish. Well, that's a wild northern. Another chunky northern. There we go. Chunker. Fish on. I don't even want to guess. Yeah, I think we got northern. Big old gator. Big old gator of a northern. Nice. Another great fish. Chunky. Woo. We'll continue to work this area. Fall rules. You don't leave fish to find fish. So we'll make sure that the big fish are done biting over here. Seems like every fish just about that we've caught over here has been just quality, quality, quality. Awesome. There we go. Fish on. Looks like another big bass. All right. Come on in. We got room for you. All right. Chunky fish. I don't know what it is about hard baits in fall. Maybe it's because most hard baits have a minnow profile, but man, it just seems like the fish go crazy. Fish on. Alright, we got a slinger in her. Well, that's a pretty good slinger in her. There we go. Junker, future 20-incher. Or on this lake, future 6-pounder. All right, coming back to the combo that's been working. Here we go, Jay. Can we get another big one? Fish on. Another head shaker. Another big bass. Yeah, it's another big bass. All right. Another good bass. Pretty nice when the 3-pounder seems small since you got a 6-pounder today. Our nice Rapala Fusion combo working again. Fish on. Looks like another nice one. It's another big bass. Alright, look at that guy. Another chunkaroni. Wow. There we go. Another great fish. Let's get a measure on this guy. This one is 18 3/4. 4 pounds, 1 ounce. Boy, that's a chunky guy. I was just gonna say, can we get one more big one? That is a northern, and that's a big northern. He's gonna pull me around. Wow. That is a giant northern. All right, what are we gonna do? We're gonna net them or grab them. Oh, that might be close to the one that we had. Oh my goodness. He's hooked well. Look at that guy. Let's see if he can cooperate with this. We only got one hook in him. All right, look at that fish. There we go. Oh my goodness, we got him in. Nice fish. There's a monster. Whew. All right, 9 pounds, 15 ounces going back. I'm speechless. What a day. All right, you know you're having a great day when your screen looks like that. We've been working the area. Fish on. Just a little tick. Jeez. I thought it was a northern again. It's another big bass. Oh my goodness. I thought, oh, medium northern. Nope. Big bass. Really big bass. There we go. That guy doesn't have all his weight packed on yet, but another giant. There we go. 5 pounds, 2 ounces. You know, just another little 5-pounder. This guy is 5 pounds, 2 ounces. Wow. Another 5-pounder. What an amazing day. All right, one more cast on this spot. What a great spot. Caught my personal best largemouth, over 6 pounds over on this side, 5-pounder over here, a bunch of other bigger fish in the middle. Lost what looked to be a 40-inch northern, caught a 9-pound 15-ounce northern, so essentially 10-pound northern. Tons of fish in between. What a day. And of all things, using a rod that one of my students got me as a gift. Thank you so much. It's been an epic day of fishing. I appreciate you watching this video. I'll see you on the next one. There it is. Bass. It's a big bass, I think. Or is it a northern? It's a bass. It's a giant bass. Oh my goodness. Oh, what in the world is going on today? Yes. That could be another 5-pounder. Look at that. $5 pounds, 6 ounces. This is the third 5-pounder of the day. Wow. Actually second, because one was 6 pounds. All right, let's get this big guy back in.